Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Dr. Kennedy Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My apologies, sir, but I'd understood that others were planning to speak ahead of my slot, so I'd given it a moment. I leapt up as fast as I could, but clearly not fast enough. My apologies. Just a very brief call to offer the Green Party's views on the Subordinate Legislation, Confirmation and Validation Bill. Simply to say that we have been through each of the clauses pertaining to extending or affirming the Animal Products Act, the Biosecurity Act, Civil Aviation, Commodities Levy and others. There are 10 all up, and we have given each one significant consideration. We have to say that we do not support all of them. We find that we can support 6 of them: animal products, biosecurity, commodity levies, customs and excise, and the Social Security Act, as well as the War Pensions Act, and we have no particular opposition to the Civil Aviation and Road User Charges Act as well. We have traditionally opposed all agreements or legislation pertaining to the free trade, and so we have an opposition to the Tariff Act, validation and confirmation under the Tariff Act 1988. And we also have problems referring to the Gambling Act 2005 on the understanding that we don't really support this because it puts levies on 2 of the most accessible and harmful gambling practices, pokies and racing. This means that it probably will result in less tax take from these, more profit to the providers, and perhaps more incentive to open a pokey parlour. So we have opposition to that particular one. So we do oppose 2 of these, but we do not wish to be unduly negative. In light of our opposition to those 2, we will simply plan to abstain on the vote. Thank you.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote. I'll ask the clerk to conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
58 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
42 votes in favour.
Green Party.
9 votes abstaining.
ACT New Zealand.
5 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
5 votes in favour.
Progressive.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Honourable Chris Carter.
Members, the ayes are 112, the abstentions are 9. The motion is agreed to.
Subordinate Legislation, Confirmation and Validation Bill number 2, first reading.
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable John Carter.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Regulations Review Committee consider the Subordinate Legislation, Confirmation and Validation Bill number 2, and that the committee report finally to the House on or before the 15th of November 2010.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. I call on Government Order of the Day